few days ago, Pokemon dropped an original animation called Bidoof's Big Stand, and he embarks on a journey with Bidoof on finding its own place in this world. It's such an amazing and fascinating video. At some point, he joins a trainer on his adventure, and today I want to take on Pokemon Shining Pearl with his trainer's team only, and the Pokemon are Luxray, Infernape, Glaceon, Togekiss, Lucario and Bidoof. So this is going to be super fun, and I wonder if Bidoof will be the VTP of this video as well. So let's do this. To start off, we choose Chimchar because as we seen, the trainer has an Infernape at some point, so we'll have to train this little guy to become this amazing evolution. After we obtain the Pokédex, we got our nice hat, we're looking fresh, and now the adventure begins. Dawn showed us how to capture a Pokemon even though we know how to. But after that, she was nice enough to give us some Pokeballs, and with that said, it means that we can capture two amazing Pokemons. And the first one was Shinx, and now the legendary Bidoof. The first rival battle with Barry was so easy. Bidoof did a good amount of damage against his Starly, then I switched to Chimchar to kill him off. Next is Piplup, so I used Shinx to take it down. So yeah, what an easy peasy battle. That being said, here we are going against the first gym leader, Rock, with the rock type Pokemon. His first Pokemon is Geodude. So with my Chimchar, I use Power Up Punch, which increased my attack each turn, I mean for the most part. So I was able to take it down, and Onix with only 2 hit, and then I one-shotted Cranidos with 1 Power Up Punch. So now that this is done, my friend, Chimchar evolved into Morpherno. So the first gym badge has now been acquired. Against our first encounter with Togekiss, do I even have to mention it? Not really. So then, Shinx finally evolved into Luxray. The team is coming together. Now we must fight Commander Mars. And with our Pokemon, her Zubat and Purgly didn't stand a single chance to win. I'm sorry. Cynthia, there it is. I love seeing her. Team leader Gardenia. I used Morphermo with Flame Wheel and took down her whole grass type Pokemon. Give me the badge. Against Commander Jupiter, I took her Zubat with Bidoof, then I switched to Morpherno to go against Skuntank. I wiped out her Skuntank and she was able to bring my Morpherno with her to the graveyard. It didn't matter because we still won. We now have obtained the Explorer Kit, which means we can obtain Togepi. And we'll have to wait a little later before we head to the Grand Underground to get him. I will definitely get him, no worries though. Cyrus! First encounter, baby. As for the next Barry's rival battle, it was super easy. My team is getting just very strong after each battle, and I feel really confident. Finally, my Luxray evolving to Luxray. I guess this is the second official member of the Bidoof Big Stand team, because we got Bidoof and Luxray that are mainly fully ready to go, I guess, at full force. We are going against Gym Leader Malin, the third one, and I gotta say that Luxray and Morpherno will definitely pace the waves for this fight, especially how powerful Luxray is in this game. So yeah, I want another badge acquire. Crushaway, who has water type Pokemon. I used Luxray because he is my best option for this battle, obviously. So with my electric type beautiful Pokemon, I was able to get ourselves the 4th gym badge. Next up, we're back again with another fight against a rival Barry. And it wasn't hard at all. I feel like this guy just sucks, man. And I really want to start training my Morphermo a little more than my other friends, because if you notice, I have prioritized all my other members than my starters. Normally my starter is always the strongest. It's not the case right now, but it doesn't matter. I still did, so I was able to finally evolve my Morpherno into Infernape. One of my favorite of the 3 starters evolution. What a cool monkey looking ass. With that being said, Gym Leader Fantina, the French lady. So I used Luxray to take down her first 2 Pokemon and died alongside Gengar because he used Confuse Ray. Then he poisoned me, which means he was able to take me down with him. For the last Pokemon, I decided to believe in my boy Bidoof, and I used Crunch, and I was able to take this Pokemon down. So you see, sometimes Bidoof can do something, man. It's a little leader of our team, alright? He's the MVP. He needs to. Well, we made it to Canalove City, and Barry wants a rematch. And sadly for him, my Luxray is just too good against his team. If you ever played a game, just know that Luxray can take his team with no problem. Like, seriously. Luxray has always been one of my favorite Pokemon of the Shino region. Now that he was taken care of, we can head to Canalove Gym to take down Barry's dad. And with Infernape, I had no issue whatsoever to take down each Pokemon with his fighting and fire type Pokemon. My monkey, my little beautiful Infernape, is too powerful against Byron, trust me. So give me the badge, let's move on. So only 2 more badges to obtain now, so let's go ahead and go get this little cute Riolu and evolve him into Lucario at some point. I went on this island to team up with Riley to take down Team Galaxy, and for helping me out, he gave us a Riolu egg. Let's get into the team. The team is coming together. We love to see it. Time to challenge Commander Saturn, and to be honest, this fight wasn't a fight. I used a Flame Tower with infernape all the way into the battle to win against him. Riolu finally hatched from the egg, and I can't wait to get Lucario. He's my favorite Pokemon from the region, honestly. Such a beautiful, badass Pokemon design. There's just so many great designs in this game that are so lovely. For real though. Fight against Commander Mars once more, and she got totally destroyed by Luxray. I love this Pokemon. We got that nice friendship, that bonding. Here we are going against the 7 gym leader Candice, and Riolu is still a Riolu. So for the battle, I used Infernape to make it very easy, and I had no issue winning over her. I mean, she used Ice type, and her last one is Abama Snow, which is so weak against my Infernape. So give me the badge, girl. Let's go. One more to obtain. While heading my way to the next event, Riolu decided it was time for him to evolve into Lucario. It was at level 34 to be more specific, and I'm just so excited to have Lucario. Even since I saw the movie with Lucario and Mew, if I'm not mistaken, back in the days, I always were a fan of Lucario. It just brings me joy to have him on the party. Welcome. The thing I did is head in the Grand Underground to go catch Togepi now, my friend. And it didn't take too long. Honestly, it took me about 15 minutes or less to get. And what I love about this little Togepi is he's level 43. He's around the level of our team. That means it's really good. By leveling, he will eventually evolve into a togekiss, and then we'll be able to give him a shiny stones once we obtain it. Now we are going against the Team Galactic leader, the one and only Cyrus. By using luxray, I took down his whole team with no problems. So Cyrus, you should do better. You're the leader of the Galactic team, your organization. After all, what the heck was that? What a nonsense, man. Next is Commander Saturn, and same thing happened to him. And because of that, we were able to release all 3 legendary Pokemon. Very happy to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to go see Palkia. And I'm very excited because I haven't seen the animation of this Pokemon version yet. At Spear Pillar, I fought the 2 Team Galactic leaders alongside our friend Barry, and it was such an easy fight with the team we had. Next is Cyrus, who decided to await Palkia, and we got such an amazing animation and fascinating one. It's probably my favorite part of the remake of the game. It's just so cool to look at. I love it. So then we were ready to go against Cyrus, and again, a little guy, man. Luxray is taking over our friend Bidoof, because Luxray is really the MVP so far of our game, guys. So I was able to take down Cyrus with no problem. I fought Palkia and killed it, and it was kind of weird to kill Palkia because I'm so used to just catch it, but because of what we're doing, I'm not planning on capturing it. I'm just planning on killing it. So he just went back to whatever he was at, and I'm cool with it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Maybe he will live better without feeling like a slave in this Pokeball. Hopefully he does, man. With that being said, time for the top of the gym leader, Wagner. This fight was quite easy. I used Luxray and Infernape, and because they're so OP, they just cannot be stopped by any gym leaders out there. So now I finished Victory Road, and before we can fight the Elite Four, we must do one last battle against our rival Barry. And by using only Infernape, I took down his whole team. It's crazy because since his Primplop evolved into Empoleon, it makes it easier since he's part Steel now. So shout out to Infernape. We'll use Luxray again, guys, because it's just so good. Sadly, I didn't really use Bidoof so far. Hopefully it can maybe, you know, be good for something, I guess, in the Elite Four. I love you, Bidoof. It's just, he kind of sucks, man. God damn it. For the Elite Four, let's try to make him a little more than what he is, to make him feel special. So before heading there, guys, I went ahead and got myself a shiny stone. So if Togepi decides to finally evolve during the Elite Four, then we can get Togekiss. But as for Glaceon, we still haven't got him. Apparently, we're supposed to beat the game to get Glaceon. I guess we'll see what happens in the Elite Four. Maybe we'll be able to get it before. It is time for the final part of the game, going against the Elite Four and the champion. The first Elite Four member is Aaron, and with Infernape, I destroyed many of his Pokemon by using Flame Tower. Then I used Luxray to take down 2 of his mons, especially Drapion. That was a little more scarier to defeat than the others. It didn't stop me though. Like I said, I really like those 2 combinations together. They really are good, man. We're gonna trust the process. For the second Elite Four member, that is Berto. So I used Lucario to start off to use Aura Sphere. Then I was able to take down by switching with Infernape to finish the job. For Whiscash, I used 2 close comeback, and it took him down, thankfully. For Golem, I switched to Bidoof, but he got one-shotted. So like I said, Bidoof is just Bidoof. I tried using luxray to take him down, and that didn't work. So I went back to infernape and used close panic to take down Golem. Same for Sudowoodo because it's super effective. And lastly, against Hypodon, I just lost. I completely lost because my team is just not strong enough against him. And because my Togekiss haven't evolved, it makes it harder because once Togekiss evolves, trust me, it will really help. Funny enough, while doing my rematch against Iron, Togekiss decided to finally evolve into Togetic, and I decided to right off use the Shiny Stone to evolve him into his final form, his Togekiss. But we'll see how it goes against Berto. And right at the start, guys, I was able to take down Quagsire with only 2 attack. Hours4 took down Sudowoodo with Lucario. I used Close Comeback with Infernape on Golem, but because of Sudi survived and he killed my Infernape with only 1 Earthquake, so that was kind of annoying. But funny enough, I was able to take down this Golem with just Bidoof. So yeah, buddy, we love to see it. When Bidoof is useful for something, we always appreciate it. Lucario to take down Whiscash, and I got lucky because he missed his Hydro Pump, and if it wasn't that, I'd be dead by now. So I sacrificed my Bidoof against Hypodon to revive Togekiss that I won against her. So yeah, I guess Togekiss really helped after all. 4 was probably the hardest fight to overcome, but it's over now, hopefully. For Flint, I took down Rapidash with only 2 acrobatic by Infernape, and in the past I used Chimchar with some acrobatic attack to take care of his whole team, but it's not the same thing. I'm not using battle items, so it's definitely going to be a little harder to make the same scenario happens, right? As for Lopunny, I used Luxray and Lucario. Steelix died fast enough with you-know-who, Infernape. Drivbleem, with 1 discharge, it took him down. Infernape was just very easy with Luxray, so we won. We defeated Flint with no problem on the first try. Good shit. Lucian was just so easy that it's not even worth mentioning. Actually, it was kind of hard, and I'm kind of ashamed because I ran out of revive after this fight. And that means I only have 1 freaking Pokemon to go against Cincio. So there's no way I can win with just Infernape, right? So yeah, we decided to go ahead and go against Cincio with just our Infernape. And is it possible? No, it's not, guys. So don't ever try that with just Infernape, especially at this level. It's gonna be too hard. So yeah, I lost. But here we are, guys, once again against Cincio with a full team. I used Infernape to really take care of Spiritomb this time because I was able to. With Togekiss, I took down Gastrodon, which took forever. It did work though. Against Roserade, I used Flare Blitz with Infernape to take it down. As for Milotic, the same fate as happened with Gastrodon. It took forever because she kept using Recover, and it's annoying, or the burn wasn't really paying off the wave, so it was like, damn. Even though I was using Luxray, man, an electric type, it just didn't really matter, really. Eventually I took it down, but it was good for one thing because I was able to heal up my whole team as this was going on, because Milotic wasn't doing any damage to my Luxray, thankfully, or it would have been a very hard run, guys. So now she finally sent out her Lucario, and I took care of it with Infernape. Then she sent out her last Pokemon, that is Garchomp, and I misclicked with Togekiss, the move I was supposed to use. So yeah, because I missed my Dinsingling, I lost. I tried to revive as many times as possible. That just didn't stop Garchomp because he used 1 Sword Dance, and just because of 1 Sword Dance, she's able to just take care of my whole team. So now let me tell you something that I didn't do, guys. Because we lost, if you remember, I said that, we don't have Eevee on the team, or Glaceon, I should say, right? But because we have seen every single Pokemon in the Sinnoh Pokédex, it means that now we can go back to tell the Professor, then we'll get the National Dex from Professor Oak. And I did, guys. As you can see, we got it. Normally, you're supposed to beat the game because, you need to see every single Pokemon of the Pokédex. And to do so, you must see Cincio because she has most of them that are remaining. But because we lost against her last month, we did get to see every single one. So thank you, Professor Oak, for the National Dex. And on the bright side, because of that, we can now have the official team of the Beatles Big Stand team. So I'm very happy that I lost. Sometimes your loses get you some nice dub. It really showed, so I was able to go see this girl to give us a free Eevee, and it's only level 5, but there it is, guys. By going to the snow place in the game, I was able to evolve into Glaceon right off. And now let's go ahead and go beat Cincio for real this time. So I made my way all the way to Garchomp once again, and for some reason it didn't use Sword Dance at the start. Normally every time he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna use Sword Dance, kick his ass. And no, he didn't do that. He just went for a direct attack. You see a misclick on one of her move too this time. With my beautiful Togekiss, I was able to use 1 attack, but That didn't kill Garchomp, unfortunately. Switch to Lucario, and I can use a dragon type move, and I did, but before that, Garchomp went first. But because of her bond, I survived on 1 HP, then I took it down. So I got really lucky on this fight, and I didn't expect it to be that hard. I feel like I had less issues with my little Chimchar run than the Bidoof Big Stand team. And unfortunately, my friend, Bidoof wasn't really an MVP, sorry to say. Maybe I should just do a solo run with Bidoof and just suffocate during this, but we'll see if we ever do it, because I know it's gonna be painful if I do, guys. Anyways, I had a lot of fun playing this game with this amazing Big Stand team, and again, it's such a good animation from the Pokemon franchise, so if you haven't seen it, you should definitely go give it a watch. Anyways, more to come.